What's up, everybody? It's March 1st. It's a beautiful day in Southwest Kansas. It's going to get up into the upper 60s today. It's going to be a little breezy, but nevertheless, it's going to be nice. And so I'm going to go out to one of my favorite fishing spots that's nearby, and I'm going to check it out. It's going to be a reconnaissance mission. I'm very hopeful that I'm going to catch a fish. That's the goal, largemouth bass, but it's only about 6 foot deep. So I don't think the water temperature is going to quite be there yet, but I'm going to take the kayak. I got it off the ceiling. I don't know if you can see this empty space up here. That was a chore. I did that by myself. That was fun. We're going to throw it in the back of the pickup. I'm going to load up my gear. I'm going to go out there and get on the water. Stick around. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hopefully I'll have some fish for you, and we'll go from there. Cool? Let's do it. Out here to the water. It's a little windy. Let's have a look here. Ooh, look at that. So normally this is where I launch, and I usually walk around all down in here, but it's all underwater. I'm gonna have to come down and around and just go in like right here, which is a little sketchy, but we'll make it work anyway. Well, we're on the water. Thank you, Lord. I'm just gonna work these sticks right here for a minute. The deepest spot in this lake is like 6 feet deep, I think. 6.5 maybe. It's not like there's a place for all these bass to retreat to escape, the fluctuation in water temperatures. They can't like go deep and hunker down. And so spring and fall is really good fishing here. The fish are very active. I think they're probably still pretty cold, and so there's not a lot of activity, but it's not like there's a big hole in the middle of this lake that's 15 feet that the fish are gonna move to. So I'm hoping I'll just put this thing right in front of their face and get lucky. So they're definitely in here. This lake is full of largemouth. You can have a lot of fun out here on a kayak. So this is a new rod this year that my daughter actually gave me for Christmas. It's the Lew's Mach Crush. I haven't had an opportunity to use it yet. I actually have the Mach 2 bait caster, and I love it. It's a good rod. I mean, it just is. It was like $120 or something. This one's a little bit more, and so she just really went out of her way and treated me, and I love it. So today we're going to give it a try. It'll be exciting, though, when I can catch a fish on it and see how it handles with the retrieval and, what kind of power we've got to bring them in. So it casts really nice, though. It's super smooth. gonna go on another rescue mission. Right over here, somebody got a spinnerbait stuck in his tree, and I think I can probably get it out. Doesn't look very old. I just made $1. 2 or 3 more weeks and this place is gonna be on fire. I really learned a lot in this last year in regards to just how to target fish, what their patterns were. The year before I was really hot and heavy getting into fishing, but it was kind of like a bull in a china shop. Last year I learned a lot. I mean, I was out here, I caught my first fish last year, March 20th, right here. It was like a 3-pound largemouth bass fishing off the bank. I wasn't fully prepared for the spring spawn, like when stuff was really starting to take off. I spent a lot of time on my big boat at some other spots, but like this lake right here was ready to go and things were happening and I kind of neglected it. I was going back to a different lake that I could get my big boat on. It wasn't there yet, like the water wasn't there. So I was spending time there and I basically missed out what was happening here. Here's another cheap Walmart. This is a Walmart crankbait. I've seen this one. This is a Ozark Trail. It's one of the perks of being on a kayak. You get all kinds of free lures because you can get stuff that people leave behind because they threw it into the trees. But yeah, I spent last year really just learning a lot. This year I have a better understanding of how the fish operate, you know? And I think that's like with anything, you know, you start to know your bodies of water and your environment and how things are coming together. And so you start to understand your lakes better. That's why, like, I love going to new lakes. And this year I'm doing the top 5 biggest lakes in Kansas. But when I do go to new lakes, I tend to get a little bit frustrated because I don't have an understanding of the lake like I do the lakes that I always fish. And I realize that. It's like that for everybody probably. But I'm like, I want to hit the ground running. I want to get right on the fish. And, you know, part of the fun is finding them. But catching them is way more fun than trying to find them, let's be honest. And so, yeah. I'm excited for this year because I've got a better understanding of my home fisheries. And I just caught a freaking huge bass. What the heck? I thought I was hung up. Guy, what are you doing? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Calm down. Holy moly. Did this just happen? I tell you what. Ugh. She wasn't gonna go nowhere. That hook is not coming out. There we go. I cannot believe it. Look at this beautiful fish. She's got her red lipstick on. Holy smokes. She's fantastic. I'm gonna get her in the water so I can catch her again later. There she is. First largemouth of 2020. Go on, girl. Woo! Yes! That was awesome. I was not expecting that. Look at this thing. Freaking tore up. So I forgot my Googan spinners at work, and what do you know? The classic red dollar spinner from Walmart gets it done. So that's so awesome. So yeah, let's do a quick assessment on this rod, right? So I caught my first bass on this rod. This is the Mock Crush, okay, by Lew's, and it handled great. I felt like I had plenty of power. Granted, she was a little sluggish. It's still pretty cold. You know, if it was middle of June or July and the water was warm and she was just tearing it up, it might be a different story, but thus far, this rod performed just fine, so pretty sweet. Dang, that was awesome. Yeah, so now I'm just fully committed to this corner. I'm fully committed to this corner now because I caught a fish here. So now I feel like, well, this is where I'm going to catch another one. Well, it's like the first of the season, you know, and I haven't been out on the kayak in a while. And of course, you know, just trying to get back into the groove of things, making sure I've got rods and paddles and everything that I need to be on the water. I forgot my GoPro batteries. And so luckily I got that fish on film, which was amazing to catch. I just really enjoyed that. But anyway, I don't have any more, I don't have any batteries to shoot any video fishing. So I'm gonna go ahead and just keep fishing for a while, and we're gonna call this a day as far as the video goes. Man, I am so glad that you guys took the time to watch this video. Please subscribe if you want to. I just enjoy making them. I love being out here on the water. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You're gonna start to see a lot more fishing, but I am gonna continue to do the regular vlogs just with stuff that we've got going on in life, just because I really have a good time doing it. The power bike has been awesome. I've been riding it like crazy. I'm saving so much gas. It's amazing how much gas I'm saving. I haven't filled up my truck for like 3 weeks, which is unbelievable. But I hope you enjoyed this video. It was fun catching a bass with you. The first largemouth bass of 2020. I'm glad you all were with me to see it. She was a beaut, and so I'm looking forward to coming back and catching her again this spring, summer, and fall. So I'm gonna get really acquainted with that fish. I promise you. So you guys have an awesome March. Have a great day. Be blessed, and I'll see you again on No Coast Angling. See ya.